Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. I'm going to do a quick reading for you. You hear the thunder in the background, right? Got a storm going on. Interesting. I was hearing you're going to want to take your time with this. Now, I don't know what this is yet. That was a message to go to you. Maybe this is something that you're trying to get started or off the ground, but I almost feel like this is something that could become, I'm getting from the right side. Somebody, I started to say something and somebody came out. So maybe somebody is coming in from the right. What does that mean? From the east? Is that the east? I don't know. Okay. Well, so somebody could be coming in from the right, or something's coming at you from the right. That's interesting. Why did I get it that way? If you're a person that really feels a lot of things, feels vibration, feels energy, stuff like that, you may see that more is going on. Maybe you're getting some kind of igniting even within yourself on the right, tingles, maybe hearing something in your right ear. Maybe it is a message. I don't know what they're saying. Whatever it is, Spirit definitely said you want to take your time with this. Why am I hearing this song? What is this song? This is more, that's love related. Okay. Who sings this? Is that Brian I don't think that's right. I don't think it's Brian McKnight. What did you think I would do at this moment? And you're standing before me, tears in your eyes, trying to tell me that you found you another, that you just don't love me anymore. Okay, as I'm listening to these lyrics, okay, maybe this has something to do, I don't know yet, but I'm definitely hearing this song loud and clear. Somebody is saying, okay, you chose someone else. But I still love you. You know, I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, if I could just hold you again. Wow. Okay, that's intense. That is intense. All right, let me see what's going on with you guys today. Look at that envy. Okay. The number 20 can be significant or reduces to 2. Look at this, hostilities. You're going to want to take your time with this, is what I heard. With what? Look at this. Wow. That is really interesting because this... Okay, now I'm going to have to try and wrap this all together here, because the song is literally about someone that is leaving something behind. You found another, that you just don't love me anymore. But the song is really about, listen, this is what I would do. You know, basically, I love you. So, you know, I would do anything for you. There's no way I would ever hurt you or look at this or create pain in your life because you found someone else to love. What is this about, Lord? Look at that, downloads here. So somebody here, you could be very spiritual. You could be receiving some kind of downloads here. It looks like from spirit, from the divine, from the universe here. Okay, this is going into the 7th chakra. You could also be a medium. There's something here that you're getting. Maybe you are walking away due to something that's happened, due to some kind of hostility surrounding a particular situation. What's coming in from the right, and then I also heard you're going to want to take your time with this. So you might actually be in a new situation or going into a new situation. Why do I feel like that's somebody is trying to hinder that? But maybe it's not who you think. Let's see. Let me see what this is about. Rest and rejuvenation. Maybe this is the time to catch up, okay? Catch up on rest, rejuvenation, especially if you've been experiencing a lot of hostilities and things of that nature. But also because you need to be clearer. Or maybe Spirit is just imploring you here to be a clearer vessel, right? To be able to really receive what you're getting and translate it correctly is what I'm getting. You know, you could have definitely been in the midst of a lot of this before and known it, and now you're walking away for something that is higher, definitely higher. I feel like in frequency and vibration. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. I have caring connections here when I cut, and then action here. Somebody is definitely holding on to you as well. This could be somebody here that you are walking away from. The song is not adding up, though, if that is the case. What did you think I would do in this moment when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me? See, I could usually look at something like that and be like, okay, I can see why somebody is kicking up or why you're facing some kind of hostilities. But if you continue on the vein of the song, and usually Spirit will give me particular verses, but they just kept going on to say, almost like it's not this person. Whoever you walked away from, it's not this person that is creating this. It's someone else that is around this situation that is creating this. Because if you just listen to, I don't know who sings that song. I wish I knew. I don't even know what it's called. I was saying Brian McKnight. I don't know why I have that in my head. I don't think that's who it is. Maybe somebody can tell me. Those are definitely the lyrics, though. Shoot, hang on, let me grab my phone because now I must know. Hang on. Okay, I have found it. Sorry, I had to pause you for a minute. Listen to this. So this guy's name is Billy Vera. I don't even know that name. Okay, it's called At This Moment. Is that a Brian McKnight song, At This Moment, or something like that? There's something, I don't know why I keep trying to make this about Brian McKnight. Anyway, maybe someone's name here is Brian. I don't know. When I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me, did you think I would curse you? Interesting. Or say things to hurt you because you just don't love me anymore. Did you think I could hate you or raise my hands to you? No, come on, you know me too well. How could I hurt you when, darling, I love you? And you know I would never hurt you. And it goes on. That's what I'm saying. Something's up with this. Maybe you feel like some kind of hostilities or some kind of problematic situation. This won't apply to all, but this will apply to somebody because it's coming out in the reading. It's coming from a place that it's not coming from. Okay, maybe you think it's coming from your ex. No, it's not. There's some kind of envy, some kind of hostilities that are coming towards you, but I don't feel like it's who you think it is. Spirit is definitely telling you, make sure that you get your rest, your healing, okay? You need to do that because they're trying to give you the downloads, I feel like. They want you to understand this for some reason. And maybe this has something to do, you're going to want to take this slow. So I'm trying to figure out what that message, how that message weighs in as well. Or you're going to want to take your time with this. That could be the healing, okay? But I feel like it has to do with something else that could very well be coming into your life. Let me go ahead and get some tarot and see what is going on for you guys today. Thank you all for being here, by the way. I always appreciate you guys showing up for me and for the readings. Absolutely. Plans falling apart, smart thinking. I'm sorry, small thinking. Yeah, you got some kind of, what? Somebody's trying to stop something for you. And you feel like this is tied to somebody. Maybe it is tied to somebody, but not in the way that you're thinking. What a strange reading. Okay, somebody here feels like their plans are falling apart here. Okay, they could be stressing about something that they were trying to do with these hostilities, right? With this enviousness here. They were being very forceful, even bullying another person. This is somebody here that has actually suffered about something that they've done here. They might actually have had some kind of bad health or some kind of adversity come to them as a result of it, is what I'm feeling. So you do have someone here that is trying to slow you down or slow something down. They could have been, now I'm wondering if this could be someone Maybe that's why you think it's tied to the relationship, right? But I don't think it's the person. That's the thing. I think it could be people around a particular person here. Somebody else is envious of something that you are getting or that you've gotten here, because I do feel like you're walking away towards somebody, but even she is looking back, okay? So I do feel like you're walking away towards something else. They see that, and actually, if you look at the card alone, you can see all the sunshine here. There's so much beauty out here, right? So you're walking away to, not just from someone, you're walking into something that is so much more beautiful for you. It's a higher consciousness too. Why am I so drawn to that? So you're changing completely. This is not just about something physical that has happened. I feel like this is something that is spiritual in nature, okay? So it's affecting you completely all the way around. So you're definitely a different person. And maybe that is what this is about, to be honest with you. I could be looking at this not just on an individual level. Of course, it's going to impact you that way, but on a much larger scale here. I feel like somebody here, the reason you're facing all of these things is because you are leaving others behind in some way, okay? And I feel like this adversity, these hostilities are kind of to keep you back or to keep you down, you know. It's more like a reaction. It's a trigger that's being ignited, right? And so it's almost like someone just throwing these, you know, these crazy hostilities your way. I'm throwing a fit, right? Because I'm not getting what I want. How dare you? How dare you get out of whatever this situation is? You're definitely receiving some downloads. I think you've been working heavily on yourself, clearing out your body, definitely balancing, I think, your etheric body as well. Even when I look at how beautiful the colors of, I could definitely relate that to something to do with your aura and how much that you have grown. You've definitely gotten yourself, I feel like, out of a darker space here. And I do think that you're walking towards something that is pretty monumental here. I don't know what it is yet. So if you were involved with someone before and they had other people that were around them that were kind of holding them back, or even, this could have been a friend, by the way, a family member, whoever, but even trying to throw or create a lot of problems in your life, I think you also equate it to the person. But why do I feel like this person is not doing something? Because I'm just replaying the song, okay, that came up as I started your reading. It doesn't make any sense. It's basically saying, okay, you're moving on. I see that you're moving on. You might actually be with another person if you just think about the song. Okay, so I would never hurt you. Why would I hurt you? I love you, you know. Yeah, you got some people here that are really knocking up against your beliefs here. Look at this, yeah. Really knocking up against your belief systems. These are people that are choosing to kind of remain in this unconscious state, if you will, okay? They are not trying to see the error of their ways. They're not trying to see that they might actually be the problem that's actually creating the life around them. And the fact that you've been able to get away from that in some ways seems to be very triggering to them, because they're still here in this energy. How dare you? They almost feel like it's demeaning to them, but it's not anything that you're doing. I can assure you, Sag, it is just your lifting. It's definitely about your light irritating their demons. Okay, so you just being is enough for them. Okay, how dare you? That's kind of what I get here. Okay, you got some people here that are very stressed. Okay, there's a lot of, I feel like a lot of mental blocks here. They could be arguing here, even amongst themselves here. All right, these are people that normally manipulate and they're able to get away with that. I don't know if this is also, you're highlighting a lot of these dark traits, I feel like, within themselves just by being you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so honestly, oh my God, these cards are so bad. They're just not good. You know, the truth is they don't want to change, okay? They don't want to change. In fact, there is a fear of change and maybe just changing what they know here. This is what I'm accustomed to. This is what I've always done. I don't want to change. I don't want to do all that work. What's crazy is they don't even understand what you're doing. It's almost like you're looking at things so differently now. And you do, when you begin to really tune in, I feel like you are geared now in a totally different way. Okay, so you're seeing things from a higher perspective through spiritual eyes in some sense. And it's not something that they can see. The crazy part is how triggering that this seems to be for them. Because they're trying to, it's almost like I'm trying to hold something together down here and you're just coming in and really distorting it with your essence in some way. So here's the thing. You have some people here. It could be one person. I feel like it could be several people, to be honest with you, that are just, they're feeling pretty fragile now. And it has a lot to do with what you're putting out there. So if you are actually putting something out there, content, or just being yourself, or walking around work this way, or maybe you're just, you know, I feel like you become a thorn in their side only because you are really highlighting things in them that they're not ready to face. Okay, so now they're kind of in this victim mentality, okay? And they want you to stop that. Stop highlighting this in me so that I can feel better about where I'm at. But the truth is, you wouldn't be triggered if it was not in you, right? So they need to be able to face this right here. You know, Spirit uses us in different ways, okay? And this does happen when you are, you know, maybe you are walking with some kind of anointing on you or something like that. But when you walk in this higher energy, you become a threat to a lot of people. And that's what I'm seeing here. You don't mean to, but it just happens. And it does impact people in different ways. This to me clearly shows me somebody doesn't like what you are receiving, how you're coming across. You may be receiving a lot of collaboration at this time as well. People who want to work with you or be near you or get guidance from you. So it really behooves them in some way to try and tear you down, okay? However they're doing it. I don't know what form these hostilities are, but please know that this all begins at the first card, which is envy. I'm envious of what you have. How come you look like you're at peace? How come you look like, you know, you're moving into this state here where things aren't impacting you the way that they are here? You know, the way they are here in my life or in our lives in some way. Interesting. You have a powerful presence around you is what it looks like to me and about you. A very powerful presence. And so when you're around, so when you carry this kind of energy, Sag, I'm going to say to you, and you are around people in whatever way that you, I feel like you're influential in some way, whether you feel it or not, whether it's a small way in your eyes or large ways, you're getting the attention of a lot of people here. Okay. So if your essence, okay, maybe implores people to climb higher, to dig deeper, to be better, and they're not ready for that. What it's really doing, although you're not intending to, I'm just going to state that again. I'm sure you know that because I can see that you're a very wise individual here. Your essence is actually highlighting things that they're not doing, okay? So some of us would be like, oh, that's fantastic. I'm going to, you know, I aspire to be like that, or I'm going to do that, or I'm going to take the steps. Other people feel like this is a dig, okay? This is a dig. How dare you? I'm totally fine where I'm at. I like where I'm at. Well, if you like where you're at, you would never attack another individual, right? So that is not true. So again, the saying is very real, okay? Your light irritates their darkness. There's no way around it. And so if I bring you down into this same space, and then, you know, you're just going to be here and I don't have to hear about it anymore. But of course they will, because it will keep popping up until they get it, okay? And they're not going to bring you down. I can see that very clearly, okay? You have all of this light around you, even coming in. You can see all of the chakras that are actually lit up here as well. You're very tuned in, okay, to this higher guidance. And I feel like you're actively getting downloads, which makes me wonder what you're doing with those downloads. Are you sharing them with other people? This could definitely be something that you are actually sharing or putting out there as well. All right, Spirit. So what does Sag need to know about this situation? What does Sagittarius need to know about this situation, please? If you're blocking them, continue to block them, you know. This could have been a very difficult situation for you, is what I'm getting here. But look, you went away from, so you actually did block that energy, okay? You did block that energy, okay? You definitely got yourself out of it. You could have moved away. There's something here that you definitely left behind, created some distance between you and them. That could also be the problem. Yeah, look at this. That could also definitely be the problem. These are people from the past here. So people that maybe that you have known that were just clinging to you. Okay. I feel like they have the inability here to let go or even to forgive. And that is why they continue to try and create some kind of injustice in your life here. Look at this, Sag. Yeah, there's some kind of homecoming for you. See, people, sometimes people know stuff at a deeper level and they don't even know it. They know stuff is coming that's good to you, you know? And I feel like you've kind of went on to this path and you never went backwards, okay? And so it's become a threat, unfortunately. This is where the hostilities are coming from. But I can see that you're going through some kind of homecoming. And I'm going to say it again with that 4 wands energy. Okay, you have this sense of belonging now. You feel very good about things. You could be actually at home or around friends and family. But there's definitely some kind of harmony that you have established in your life. Okay, you know, when you're looking back here, you could have looked back to others. Honestly, not like, hey, I'm leaving, but looking back to them like, hey, do you guys want to join me? You know, I'm trying to show you something different here, a different path, a different way. Do you want to actually join me on this? Okay. And perhaps, I mean, you know, maybe some did, hopefully so, but I feel like others are really rebelling against it. But look at this. This homecoming, this belonging, this stability, I feel like that you've gained in your life is bringing you a lot of good luck here and a lot of forward movement, okay? So there are changes that are definitely on the horizon for you. And I feel, I said earlier, I used the term monumental, okay? So I feel like something big could be coming into your life right now as a result of all the work that you've done and the shifts that you've been making in your life. Yeah. They are heavy on your heels. All right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they did create some problems. Whatever this was absolutely created some problems for you. Put you in your head here, trying to keep you from a wish fulfillment, but it hasn't worked is what I'm seeing here. Look at this. Yeah, it definitely hasn't worked. Okay, so I think any frustrations that you were definitely experiencing here, I think you're beyond that, okay? There were some delays here. Even you could have been a bit resistant, right, to breaking away from somebody, especially if you cared about them, loved them in some way. Like I said, I see you looking back over your shoulder like, are you coming? Are you going to stay here? Look, I'm going to go into the dimensions again because I got to be honest with you. I feel like you're not only leaving people... Okay, I had to use that term, but it sounds kind of strong. But you know, this is a choice that's being made. I don't feel like you're just leaving people physically. Like I said, I feel like you're climbing to a new heights here. And that is actually what's going on here. So you will begin to not feel this energy pretty soon, or even them. And I think that is part of that. I got to keep doing this to keep me connected to your energy, right? To keep you in this place, to hold you, but it's not working, and it's not going to work, because when we begin to lean and attach ourselves more to the divine, we just continue to rise, right? All of this stuff begins to dissipate in the background, and that's exactly what's happening here. You're going to get some kind of wish fulfillment where you feel very abundant in life in all areas. Okay, so not just about success in your achievements, it could be around recognition, but most importantly, you just feel a sense of satisfaction here and contentment in your life. Okay, I think that this is making other people, and it will continue, okay, to make other people feel very powerless, and that's okay. All right, I think you've done what you can in this situation. You just have to keep focusing on you, I think, and where you're going here. I can see that you're a very kind person, okay, very nurturing, all right, even generous person, welcoming person, But you're focusing on your own stability and what you need to be doing, I feel like, in this world here. I can see that you're a natural leader here. Very bold, very daring, not afraid to go outside of the norm, okay, to do what you need to do. I also feel like you understand that you have some kind of higher calling here, and that is what is guiding you, nobody else, all right? So you're taking control. You're taking control of your situation. I feel like you have taken control of your situation, okay? I just cut on Magician here in reverse. So if that's where the hostilities are coming from as well, continue to go higher. That's what I'm going to tell you. And just continue to go higher. I haven't felt negative energy in months, okay? And the higher I go, you know, it's going away and going away. And, you know, until finally I just stopped feeling it altogether. And that's kind of the place that you want to be, right? And you may already be there. All right, so let me get a couple of these. What do I want to get? Let's see. Actually, let me pull some of these here for you, Sag. So what is that? Listen to me singing that song again. Should I ask about a relationship? I really didn't want to go into that, but there's someone here that needs you to know that even though you've chosen to move on, this looks more spiritual, like you're on a spiritual journey here. Maybe they feel like you're in with someone else, or maybe you've told them that. I don't know. Maybe you are. But this is not really about that. But I think that for some reason they want you to know that they're not hating on you for any changes that you feel like you needed to go towards, and they're not a part of this. I would never hurt you, you know, I've never say things to hurt you. I've never cursed you. That's actually the lyrics. Did you think I would curse you or say things to hurt you? So, ooh, that's a lot to take in, actually. I don't know why I feel so strongly about that. Okay. All right, adrift in shallow water, take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Know it. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Yeah, gratitude is key. You can actually get up every day and make a gratitude list, or just start your day, right? Saying things in gratitude, waking up saying the things that you're grateful for, focusing on that kind of stuff. It carries a very high vibration and ability to manifest as well. Childlike devotion, you're multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. I feel like that is actually happening. It might have taken you a long road to actually get here, Sag. I'm telling you, you have some kind of higher purpose here. And you feel like you're following that. Either you're starting to follow that or you're already in that. I can see. I mean, you're tuned in for sure. So, I feel almost like, it's interesting, this says childlike devotion, right? I don't see you turning away from this or getting caught in all the distraction that is going on here. This is of no use to you, okay? Especially if this is just about average people getting triggered by the things that you're doing, okay? It will either prompt them to step up a little bit or to just move away. All right, in the meantime, you just stay as high as you can in your energy. I feel like you are influential in some way, okay? So stay with this devotion, this passion for continuing to rise. It says amble and contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantageous. Now, remember our message coming into this. You're going to want to take your time with this. There could be some kind of creation that you're going through as well. Not only self or recreation of yourself, it looks like, but it's also about something that you could be putting together or building. I feel like that is going to be quite influential in some way, whatever that is that you're doing here. Okay, so again, going back to one of the messages in the very beginning, you're going to want to take your time with this. There's no need to rush into it, to worry about it getting larger or bigger. I just feel like it's going to, you know, I think it might naturally just evolve that way. kind of organically, whatever this is that you've got going on here. And the truth is, you may still be in this self-discovery phase anyway, where you're just figuring out what that is. You don't need to rush it. Trust me, you're getting the downloads. It's almost like the programs, right, of what needs to happen next. So just always tune in and follow that guidance, because you can't go wrong with that, okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. Hopefully it will resonate. You guys can let me know. I will speak to you very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.